Hey, what's going on, everybody? Of course, you know who it is, Pure MeDz. I I just did a gameplay for the MP5, but I was trying to use a different gun that I never use. As some people know, I dramatically despise and hate any 3-round burst weapon that on any game whatsoever. I don't care what game it is, whatever. I cannot stand 3-round bursts, but I try to use the G11, and I'm going to be cussing a lot in this video, so I should have put a parental advisory on the thing, but I didn't feel like editing the picture. I fucking hate this goddamn fucking weapon. I don't know how many times I've rage quitted like 4 or 5 games before I actually had into this game. I went like 25 and 10. Was the best that I can do in 6 games. Everybody says, well, you have to get used to a gun. No, it's bullshit of how many fucking hit markers I got with this weapon. It made me want to punch somebody right in the throat. This is a god-awful weapon. I don't understand why anybody uses it. Yes, it's a prototype in the game, but you know what? It is pretty fucking pathetic that so many different times that I've gotten 4 or 5 sets of hit markers and then the guy shoots me 2 or 3 times with his weapon and kills me. This is a horrible fucking weapon. I am surprised it even did this well with this gun on this map. I'm surprised. But besides that, this gun is so fucking horrible. I would rather go take the FAMAS from MW2 and hit fire it across the map and just not even get pissed off of how much bullshit I had to go through with this fucking weapon. It's just pathetic. I sat there and raged so hard I threw my controller into my desk, and I'm surprised the controller didn't break. I mean, I slammed it more than threw it, but this gun is just it's fucking horrible. I would rather use the M16, and I have worse luck with the M16 than the G11. So this is pretty much a rage video. I just don't even know what to expect. I was sitting there trying to play on Express. I couldn't get anything done. It was just as worse because, of course, there's teams. I joined a game with Capture the Flag, and they had 1 flag capped on Nuketown, and they were sitting there just spawn trapping. I left the game, came back in on Domination, same thing, spawn trapping. And here's a segment right here, a shitload of hit markers. I got nowhere with it, and so I went back to Mercenary TDM, and it was just as bad with the fucking hit markers that it was on Express, of course, and it was just pissing me off. And I don't understand when I watch somebody else use this weapon. I can use with the same perks, or I can have full bar connection, which I had this whole game. I had 4 bar. Everybody pretty much had 4 bar, and it was like maybe 1 or 2 people that had 3 bar. And it just pissed me off so poorly that I just didn't even want to play Call of Duty anymore. That's why I'm not picking up NW3. I don't care who's making it, who's developing it, whatever. Call of Duty is just pretty much dead because stupid shit like Black Ops and MW2. And the reason why I say MW2 is because so many dramatic assholes want to sit there and quick scope and no scope and everything because they know they can get away with it. And Treyarch or Affinity Ward wouldn't fix it. They left it alone. And I think that's the only reason why people even pick up that game anymore most of the time is to try to get trick shots and stupid bullshit like that. I look at the games and I'm like, what the fuck happened to the original Call of Duty back in the day? It just pissed me off. You'll see where I placed that Claymore. You'll see where it comes in handy in just a second here. But I was just pissed. I just bitched rage and everything about it. It just really fucking pissed me off. And there it is right there. That's the good thing to do is when you have a red barrel or a car or you know something that could explode and is by a doorway or a way that you know people are going to run, try to hide it. Try to hide it to where it's going to hit that device or whatever it is that's going to blow up. It's going to cause a bigger explosion and cause you to get maybe more than 1 kill at the enemy teams around it. So that's the one way to look at it. And this is what kind of ticked me off. I went back in theater mode, and for some reason, I've watched 2 of the bullets go through the guy in the game and into theater, and nothing happened. And it really pissed me off. I was trying to figure out what the hell happened. And I even watched it on theater and just, or the guy's kill cam when I was playing this, and it just pissed me off. I just don't understand it. Black Ops just got so many problems with it. It's just unbearable. And it's just that, you know, it was so great for them to have a game mode Express to have no ghosts and no no second chance, but you still have the fact that people are going to sit there and team up, and they're pretty much just dominate anybody. So if it's like myself, if nobody's online and you're going to be playing by yourself, you're pretty much just screwed because you're going to have to deal with a 6-man team playing Domination, Capture the Flag, or TDM, or whatever the hell the game mode is, and you're going to get your ass raped against the 6 people because you're going to have a team of either 3 or 4 guys on a team, and then the rest of them are going to be randoms, or you're going to be just in the team stuck with random people with no communication. And the team of 6 people are of course are going to be on a party chat, going to be talking away and strategizing and stuff like that to whoop your team's ass. So I wish they would have had it to where there was a mercenary TDM or whatever, like they would have had its own section of no ghost and no second chance, because those 2 perks just really screw shit up. And this is where this pissed me off this run even more, was that I watched these 2 guys, and of course the faggot has the fucking noob tube. Take your double-sided dildo and shove it up your fucking ass and go sit in a fucking corner, please. It was just, it pissed me off so much. It just extremely annoyed the hell out of me that this gun is just so fucking useless. I hate 3-round burst. I told everybody if I ever joined a service and they gave me a weapon that was 3-round burst, I'm telling them, you better off just give me an M9. I'm going to run around and do what I can, because I refuse to use a 3-round burst weapon. I hate them in a game. I hate them in real life. I would rather have a single shot weapon like in Call of Duty, like a G3 or an FAL or something like that. I cannot stand a 3-round burst weapon. I just can't. I have the worst luck with a 3-round burst than a single or a fully auto weapon, and it's unbearable. I don't understand how I can have such horrible luck with a 3-round burst weapon. It pisses me off so much. So I guess this is like, you know, Colors was talking about doing a video for a series or whatever you want to call it with called Take Your Medication, and this is pretty much like the intro to, you know, the introduction to the channel, to that series, because I'm raging so fucking hard. It's just so fucking stupid. I'm gonna sound like a little bitch to somebody. You know what? I don't give a fuck. Thumb down the video. I don't give a shit. I don't care, because fucking Black Ops is so broken, but I love it at the same time, because I mean, you use the FAMAS. The FAMAS is a good weapon. I hated it in Warfare 2 because of the 3-round burst. The Commando is a great weapon. I don't really like using the AK-74U. I have a class set up with the 74U because there's faggots that still use that and abuse it. And of course, a lot of people are going to say it's not a powerful weapon, but you know, I think it's sad that a lot of the times I can go against the AK-74U and I'll lose majority of the time, and it's just retarded, or no matter what I'm using. And I just don't get it. I don't understand how this game could have so many flaws with it from a company. Or from, I shouldn't say company, it was published by Activision, but I mean Treyarch was the people that put it together. And you look at World at War, how did they go so wrong? World at War was such a great game. I mean, it had some flaws in it with the glitches and stuff like that, but look how long it took them to patch that. They would sit there and go, and they would see videos on what was going on with it, and they would patch it as soon as they possibly could, and took care of it. And it seems like with Black Ops and Warfare 2, it takes them forever. Like on Warfare 2, it took them forever to get the hackers taken out of with the PlayStation version, with people using whatever the hack it was, and so on. And this was pretty cool. I was about to take a double tapped, you know, to change it over, and booby trapped it, and it got a hind out of it. But it didn't last long, as you'll see here in just a second. I just try to figure out what happened with Treyarch. How did they just screw up so poorly? You know, they came up with Call of Duty 3, and I loved Call of Duty 3. That was one of the best Call of Duties I liked in general, and just in general. But coming to World at War was a great game. I loved World at War even more than COD 3. And then Black Ops came out. Black Ops was just pretty much just. I really don't even know how to describe Black Ops, honestly. Pretty much a turd, polished up enough to be have the label Call of Duty placed on it. Honestly, that's how I look at it, and I was just so disappointed. You know, I saw the trailers, or you know, I saw the videos for it. I saw people having the, you know, the bootlegged version of it and watching them play, and I was like, oh, I'm pretty excited for it. And then when I got my hands on it, about a week later, I wanted to take it back. Honestly. I know there's a lot of people on Facebook that you know, they'll sit there and shit talk about the game, you know, the Black Ops page for Facebook, and I left a comment saying, if you're going to talk bad about it, why follow it? But like I said, you have your good and bad moments in this game, and I had a terrible moment on this game, and this is what pisses me off, that some of the weapons work and some of them don't. But of course, I'm the last kill coming up here in just a second, as sad as it is. So this is pretty much the introduction of my time to take your medication. So hope you guys like the series later on. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below and I'll answer them as soon as possible. And hope you enjoyed the video of me raging my ass off. Peace out, everybody, and take care.